We don't want to lose y'all again. So please get back on stage.
DJ 91.
Hey, yo, what up, what up? This is DJ 91 back with another video. And for this video, I will be talking about the possibility of an NSYNC reunion tour happening in the year 2025, which is just 13 months away as I'm recording this. Of course, 3 months ago when they reunited in September at the 2023 VMAs, this was the first time in 5 years, I believe, that they've made an appearance together, a public appearance, which they did on The Ellen Show back in 2018. This time at the VMAs, they were there to present the Best Pop Award. And since then, there had been rumors of maybe a tour or a new album in 2024. And of course, Taylor Swift, who was the winner of the award being presented, couldn't help but to get on their case in her acceptance speech.
I'm not doing well pivoting from this to this. I had your dolls. What, are you doing something? What's gonna happen now? What are you, there's something they're gonna do something, and I need to know what it is.
Yep, she definitely led the charge on that one. So of course, thanks to one of the biggest pop stars in the world, there has been a whole frenzy about this whole NSYNC reunion tour thing. A couple days after the VMAs, it was confirmed that they were releasing a new single called Better Place for the movie soundtrack Trolls Band Together. And of course, the song has been well received. You know, I like the song, I've heard it on the radio, and it's been back on the charts. You know, it's been doing pretty well. It's the first time back on the charts in 21 years since Girlfriend featuring Nelly back in 2002. But of course, that was already shut down because Justin Timberlake is planning to go on a solo tour for a new album that he'll be releasing in that year. So with that being said, ain't no NSYNC reunion tour happening in 2024. But Joey Fatone, one of the members of the group, has hinted that 2025 is when things will likely happen with the reunion tour. When you think about it, 2025 would make sense timing-wise because that year will be the 30th anniversary of their formation. The band first formed in 1995 before they signed a record deal in Germany, released their first album, got attention by an American record label, and then was able to blow up in the US market. And also, not just that, 2025 would also be the 25th anniversary of their second album, No Strings Attached, which is their best-selling album and one of the best-selling albums, period, of the 2000s. And of course, a reunion tour isn't just in the plans for NSYNC. There is plans of maybe a new album the same year. And can they do that? Will they be able to pull that off? Maybe. And it's possible because after hearing Better Place, we've heard that yes, NSYNC, the voices are still there. They can still make some magic happen. But will that be too much of a workload for them? A new album and a reunion tour in the same year? Is it doable? That can be doable. It is possible that they can do it, you know. But of course, if they were to do a new album, how much tracks would it be? What musical direction would they have to take in order to pull this off? You know, would it be a 10-track album, 12-track album? Of course, Justin Timberlake would have the reins with the production. What sound do they want? What sound are they trying to go for? Can they really make some noise with this album? If they were to do album number 4, can they really make some noise? Maybe. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. If they were to pull this off, have a new album and a reunion tour the same year in the 30th anniversary of their formation, that would be huge. That would be absolutely huge. Not only would they have a new album, the new album would be selling while they're touring. And I feel like they would still be able to have some of the commercial success that they did in the past from the 90s and early 2000s when they were active with those first 3 albums, selling the amount of records they did. Of course, if they were to release a new album, I think at best, it would go probably platinum or double platinum. And also a couple concerns that I have with the reunion tour happening. The chemistry. It had been 10 years since the group last performed together, and it was just a short 2-minute surprise performance added into JT's performance at the 2013 VMAs. And of course, I believe chemistry won't be an issue, but however, they will have to put in the work necessary and make sure that they do enough rehearsals for when this tour is about to go down. And they just need the right amount of time to get rehearsals done so that when it comes to the tour, they don't miss a beat. And also, another concern that I have with the tour, the physicality. Of course, these guys, they're no longer young boys, they're grown middle-aged men, and they say Father Time is undefeated. So with that being said, I assume that this is going to be a 5 to 6 month tour, not just in the US, not just in North America, but a worldwide tour. And at their ages, would they be able to handle performing 2 hours a night each night? Because they're going to have to do more than just sing on stage. They're going to have to do the dance moves that we're accustomed to seeing them do. So, of course, they won't be able to move the same, but will the knees hold up? Will they be able to execute the moves? Will they be able to get into physical shape in order to execute the moves that they want to do? You know, those things, it's like you got to ask yourself, because, of course, all the members of the group, even though they're up in age, they're fairly young. They're all in their 40s, with the exception of Chris Kirkpatrick, who's the oldest guy in the group, who's 52 years old. Everybody else is in their early to mid-late 40s. So these guys are fairly young. They're not old enough to not be performing, and still young enough to at least be out there performing and put on a good show. We'll see how they hold up, you know, because they say Father Time is undefeated, but I believe they'll be able to pull it off, you know, with some training and preparation. And I feel like, you know, with Justin Timberlake, who's not only the star of the group, but the youngest guy in the group, I feel like he'll really galvanize the troops. They'll follow his lead, and his energy will rub off on them. And I feel like they'll be able to kill it. And hopefully, you know, no injuries happen. You know, they don't break a leg, pull a hamstring, or injure a shoulder trying to do a dance moves, because we would hate to see that happen. And now they're performing in a day and age where phones is out. Back then, there was no phone. So one wrong move, it will be on Twitter, it will be on Instagram. So they got to make sure they're on point and that they have their A game if they're going to do this tour for 2025. Heck, I even seen this website that has already confirmed it. They have it written in stone. 2025 tour happening for NSYNC. They're touring. Yeah, grab your tickets. But it's like, yo, relax. They say you're planning for 2025. It ain't, but it sure looks like it's going to be a sure thing, guys. So are you guys looking forward to this NSYNC Reunion tour? Will you buy your tickets to whatever city that they're going to? Will you buy your tickets? Will you go to the show? But anyways, yep, that concludes this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more content. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.
DJ 91.